Alright. Well, okay. I installed these two axles. And we're going to be showing you what's going to be coming up next. I'm going to do the rest of these axles. And then we're going to add the porthole doors and some other little parts here, and we'll get that going. All right. All right. We're going to install the rest of the axles on here. Because it doesn't tell me anything more specific. As far as... It just shows that the axles are already installed, which I'll just have to install them. Okay. All right. Alrighty. Then yeah. Okay. Now we're going to install the rest of these in here, and we got to do a little trimming. Because it won't fit in that space correctly if these are have these little burrs on them. Alright, see, I cleaned up the little burrs on them. And now they should slide right on in. And they do. Alright, put another little dab of glue on there. Alright, that's coming along real nice. And we just continue on here. Alright. Alright. We continue on this side. Oh, excuse me. Now, I am going to have to turn these straight. Right here. Right here. This one. Okay. All right. Now we got two more on this side. All right, now we just have one more on this side, and we'll drop this one in place. All right, see, we got a burr that's preventing us from going through the hole. So we gotta make sure that burr is cleaned off. This burr. And this one. Notice I'm going away from me. I don't want it to come into me, because what if this slips and cuts me right in my stomach? Then that would not be good. Okay, drop this last axle in. All right, now I want to turn it so that they're all facing the same way. All right. All right. Okay. Now, we put the axles, 6 of them, on here. And we're going to keep going with this project. We got that taken care of. And what I like to do is I'll cut... Wait, what is this? Oh, okay. I'll cut, well, now most of this off. Alright. And what this does is it makes finding parts a little bit easier. And you don't get this big gap that's snagging on other parts. So now we got that going. Matter of fact, I can maybe cut this off. This is part number 22, these little bitty things here. And I don't even know what that's for, but we'll find out later on. Okay, so that's that. Now we just have this to worry about. Okay, and you know, got that cleaned up. One took off. That went to Never Never Land. And we're going to install another part. I guess it's going to be a cover for the axles. And we got to find these parts. A4. Okay, so I got 2 of them right here. Yeah. Okay. I got 2 of them right here. So cut this one off and cut this one off. Notice I hold on to the part and then cut it off. If you don't hold on to the part, it will fly away, basically. And you may lose that part forever. So it's best to hold it and clip it and just drop it until you can pick it up. Now, I'll cut those 2 off. Now, what we do now is... These are going to be in the corner. Right here. And you know what? This has a little burr too. I'm going to cut this off, because I don't know if it's going to prevent me from installing that part. But okay. So we're going to install that in there. And yeah, that looks good. And then there's this one, which is going to be right next to it. Alright, put a good bit of glue on there. because I'm going to set it in there. Alright. That wasn't bad. I managed to get those in there without a major issue. So that's going to be, I got all 6 axles in, and I got these, I guess they're axle covers. I don't know. My problem is I don't know much about tanks. I just build them, and I learn from what I do know. And, but I love tanks for some reason. They're a thing for me. So, you know, I'll learn as I go. And if someone can show me what these parts are and what they mean and things like that, I'll be more than happy to learn what they are so that I can better have an understanding of what I'm putting on this model. Because you could be putting on these parts and you have no idea what it's for. You may even want to eliminate a part because it may be for a different version. It may not be the right part for that model or whatever. So, you know, you just have to be cognizant and aware of where things go and where things are supposed to be. Okay, now I see that there are more that go along here. So, and I found 4 more, so I'm going to cut these off. And all right. Okay, and you know, we're gonna get that ready. Put that there. Nothing real fancy. It's just the same things we did over here. We're just moving along into another area. All right, see, I've straightened that out. And all right, moving right along, we're doing well. All right, put this one here. Oh, oops. You got to be careful. Sometimes parts will fly away. You just got to be real cautious about what you're doing. Okay. And that one looks pretty good too. Of course, you always want to check your work. You always want to make sure everything's aligned properly and everything's setting on the right angle where it's supposed to be. If you need to tweak something and make adjustments, do it while the glue is still wet. Because once it dries, you may never get a chance to move that part again. Okay. Now, I have a little burr here, so I'm going to use my medium grade sanding stick. And we're going to sand that little burr. It don't take much. You just, you know, sand it a little bit and get that burr off. And I might as well sand off this one too while I'm at it. I'll sand off this little burr too. Alright. That's good enough. Okay, here we go. We're going to put some glue on the wall of the tank. And install that. Now see, I put a little too high. So, we got to bring it down a little bit. See, oh, look. It fell right in place. It fell exactly where I wanted it. So yeah, it's coming along. It's sometimes these things happen to where you install something and it just boom, it just falls in place. Sometimes on its own, and that's when you get really happy about what you're doing. You just go, oh hey, that fell into place, and you don't have to worry about alignment or anything. Okay. All right. That's in. Okay, so all right, continuing on, we're going to continue on with this one side here. B. All right, this is an A tree. Oh, might as well do this while I have it in my hand. There's more of these axles that are for that side. So we'll cut these off and get these ready. Okay. All right. Boom. All right. Now we'll flip this around. We'll get this one. All right. Get this one. And then we'll get this one. Okay. So you saw what I meant by snagging on things. That kind of thing happens. So we'll touch that up later. I want to get this B part on. Now, if I can find B. Okay, here's B. Because it has the letter B on it. I don't know if y'all can see it or if it's too close or what. I don't know. But this does say letter B on it. But this is obviously not the right B I'm looking for. I'm going to put it over here. Just watch. There's another B in there. And I'm going to have to find it. That was C. D. A. It's another A. Another D. Okay, we're running out of parts trees here. E. Okay, I know there's got to be another B. G. Great. Oh, G. I'm got all of these parts except the one I'm looking for. F. G. N. Okay. Oh, dummy. B is behind the directions. Okay. We need B7. B7. It's right here. And we're going to cut this off. All right. And B7 goes Okay, I don't really understand what's going on, so I'll get these parts put on, and next time we're here, we will. I would have had this put on, and we'll show you what the next step is. In the meantime, I'll show you my airbrush gun as spotlighting my tools that I use. This is a Harder and Steenbeck Evolution, and it's a wonderful airbrush. It runs really well. It's real smooth. It's easy to clean, and you can see the inside of the cup. It's quite worn, and that's because I use it a lot. It works great. I have yet to plug this thing up. It will not plug up. It's triple nickel plated. It's made in Germany, and it is number one. It is top notch. So until next time, we'll see you later. This is Short Stack Modeler saying so long and build something cool.